This episode is brought to you by thegreekgiftshop.com. They offer a variety of fraternity and sorority items, including specialty coffee mugs and Greek watch faces for your smartwatch. Visit www.thegreekgiftshop.com and find something special for someone special. Honoring those trailblazers who preceded us is just as important as leaving a legacy for those who will follow us. Greekly Speaking is about highlighting Greeks today who are creating positive change for tomorrow. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Hi, welcome to Greekly Speaking. I'm Eric Tucker, and joining me for this episode is Trae Johnson of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. Trae was initiated in the Alpha Beta Theta chapter of Phi Beta Sigma in the fall of 2000 at what is now known as Kennesaw State University. With a bachelor's in management and a master's in both higher education and public administration, he knows how to handle business. And in 2019, he formed his publishing company called Campania Publishing LLC, named after the community he grew up in. He recently released his first novel entitled Family Scars. Please welcome to Greekly Speaking, Trae Johnson. How are you doing this morning, man?
Man, I'm great, man. The weather's beautiful. In Georgia, some days it's rainy, some days it may be snowing, but the weather's beautiful. It's nice. It's good enough to do a barbecue out here. So I'm great.
Hey, I love that, man. Just let me know what time the grill is going to be hot, and I'll bring the napkins. All right. Hey, I love it, man. You're in Georgia. You're in a hot spot. Georgia's definitely on the map right now, man. And yourself, you've definitely been hitting it hard on social media, and that always captures our attention. And you recently joined the D9 Business Directory as a published author and the owner of your own publishing company. And we're going to dive deep into that. But first, as we do on Greekly Speaking, let's learn a little bit about your Greek background and tell us, did you have any Greek influences in your life coming up?
No, I didn't have no Greek influence in my life or know of any relative at the time who's Greek. I just knew I wanted to be part of a Black Greek organization. And I'm originally from a small city called Harlem, Georgia. It's right next to Augusta, Georgia. So I oftentimes I would see like the Omegas and the Kappas and the Alphas doing their thing. And I never really heard anything about Phi Beta Sigma until I went off to college and meeting some people who were Sigmas, seeing that they're doing community work, seeing and understanding their history with our sorors of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, and just see what they was about business. And I feel like that fit me compared to any other organization while doing my research. And fall 2000, the number 2, I went ahead and I crossed almost 21 years in the game. And as soon as after I graduated, I joined another chapter, Kappa Alpha Sigma chapter. I was there for maybe like 17 years. And then recently, me and 23 other men in the McDonough, Georgia area, we chartered a chapter, Sigma Eta Sigma chapter on May the 6th, 2019. So we almost 2 years old in this area. So just still working in Sigma. I can't do 100 miles an hour as I used to, but just still being active, financial, and handling the business.
You know, that really should be a t-shirt right there, man. Just handling the business, man. And that is awesome, man. And congratulations on charting that chapter, man. That's really what it's about, putting that work in and serving that area in that community where you are. Let's talk about your publishing company real quick. So what inspired you to start a publishing company, first of all?
Well, I didn't want to, how should I say, I don't want to feel like I had to wait on the big wigs up in New York or LA to get permission to do X, Y, and Z. I like to have control of my own destiny, my own company, my own image, my vision. I feel like I don't have to wait on nobody. I didn't want to feel like I got another 9 to 5. I wanted control and also to want to start my own company so it can grow in the future and develop other projects. So take control is myself. So I went ahead, named after my community, Campania Publishing LLC, got the business, the trademark, and here we go. Released my debut novel on November the 27th. 2020, and I'm rocking and rolling. Family Scars.
There you go, folks. Another bold entrepreneur launching products, services, publication, content in the middle of the pandemic. It takes a bold soul to make that happen, man. Turning adversity into positivity, and I love it. He's already got the book there. So give us a high level, man, because I got to tell you, I went snooping, out there on Amazon as I do from time to time, man. And hey, sure enough, you came right up, man. And I snagged it up because you can't beat the deal that's going on right now, folks. Out on Amazon, Family Scars, grab it. I'm a Kindle guy, so before I knew it, it was already in my collection. I started reading a couple. I said, no, I got to put this down until I get some time and some wine, and I'm going to make this happen. So just give us a little high level. What would you want the people in the audience to know about the book?
Well, first off, I want the people to know that it's a fiction book. It's a book that when you read it, you can be like, wow, I can relate to this. I know people in this situation. I can understand. I may not agree, but I understand. And the book is about a businessman and deacon of his church, Ellis Hickman, that lost the love of his life, his wife, Gladys, to cancer. So not only he's dealing with the pain of losing his wife, now he has to try to reestablish the relationship he has with his kids and understanding that the things that you did in the past can affect you in the future. That's why I call the book Family Scars, because even though like a cut, you might have a cut when you're 5 years old, when you're 40, you can still see the remnants or the bruise of the cut when you're 5 years old. And that's happening in life as far as physical or mental abuse.
And when you see that scar, that location, it takes you right back to to that point in time in your life, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just going to say this because like if you know someone who has a restaurant, if you know how they do what they do, the food is going to be good. I got to tell you, I've seen this brother Trae out there putting in the work, going about it the right way to market the product, and that tells me that this is somebody that believes in it, that stands behind his own thing and is trying to do it the right way. And these are those entrepreneurs that we have to go out and support. And I mean, do yourself a favor, give yourself something else. I mean, with all the crazy crap that's going on now, it's nice to have just a different world you can escape to for a few minutes. It's an easy read. I'm not a big reader, but I love being taken away someplace for a day or two and just saying, wow, that was cool. And in the middle of it, you get to support someone who could really use it as a Black owned business owner. So that is crazy about how you were able to do this in the middle of the pandemic, man. So what takeaway would you say you got from writing the book and just going through that whole process?
Well, some of the takeaways is you got to dream, do it. For me, I got tired sitting on the bench. I'm ready to go ahead and play and score 50 or 60, and then just like you said, it's an easy read. I'm a personal believer. If I'm going to read a fiction book, I want to make it simple. I don't want to feel like I have to pull up a dictionary and start trying to figure out what they're saying. Nope, no disrespect anybody who does that, but I'm reading a fiction book. If it was nonfiction, that's a whole nother level. But I want somebody to enjoy themselves, to read, relax, and then just flow with the story. I mean, it's kind of like a movie, but it's in your hands and you're reading it. And then just understand some of the life lessons. I've been told from several people that certain events in the story they so much can relate to, and then they can talk about the issue that they had with their parents or issue they had with siblings, and just certain things that kind of fester in time, and then trying to live or deal with somebody who had cancer and how to work with the issues or try to solve the problems and so forth. So it's one of the books that you just like, wow, I'm like, wow. And it's amazing that so many people have other thoughts and opinions. Like someone recently told me, which I was like, whoa, that they know somebody that was depressed and was looking to kill themselves. But she bought my book hoping that it would help them out because it was an easy read. It was a relaxing book, and she said that the person enjoyed the book and it really kind of helped them out for the things they go in their personal life. And I was like, oh, I never thought it can be, my book can be taken in that content But I was like, whoa.
Well, that's great because you never see all the impacts that you make. There's no way to do that, but people are out there watching and whatever it takes, man, because this is about awareness also, right? Not only for the characters in the book, but for the people who would consume it and maybe help by reading the story. So that's great. So tell us, man, where can we find it?
Sure, you can always go onto Amazon and look up Family Scars. Trae D. Johnson, Trae D. Johnson, Family Scars. Please check it out. You can always check out my website, which is www.traejohnson.com, and you can click on get a copy of the book. You can scroll down, get my email, Campania Publishing at gmail.com, Campania Publishing at gmail.com, so you can communicate with me. And if you email me, you want to be part of my monthly newsletter, let me know. And that's the best way to get in contact with me. And if you're a member of a book club or know some people in book clubs, please consider my book, Family Scars. Would love the opportunity to talk to any book club about it. I mean, I could at least point out 10 or 20 great topics that we can discuss about it. So
I love it. Like I said, this brother's working out there, man, and he's doing it the right way. And Trae, if there's anything we can do, man, to promote anything else you have going on, don't hesitate to let us know, okay?
I mean, first thing first, I want to say thank you for giving me this opportunity. I know you didn't have to, but again, thank you for letting me know about your show. Appreciate the opportunity. Thank you. Thank all the listeners. Appreciate the support from everybody. Thank you, God, for his blessings. And just overall, I'm appreciative. And just thank you and thank your fans and everybody who supported.
Hey, it's all good, man. We're going to turn scars into stars, okay? How about that?
Beautiful.
Hey, let's make it happen, man. Hey, he's Trae Johnson, Campania Publishing LLC. I'm Eric Tucker with Greekly Speaking, and we'll catch you on the next episode.